Hi everyone, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So this speed build is a little bit of a shorter one because it's a budget family home that I built. So I built this for my current household, the one that I'm actually just playing with in my free time. So the house isn't exactly 100% finished, because I did have a very strict budget of the money that my sim had to work with. So I didn't cheat her any extra money or anything like that. She literally just had the money that she made. So my sim is actually a painter, so she does make money quite quickly. But I started her off in the starter home that I have here on this lot for my save file, and she just stayed in that home. It's a little really tiny, I think two bedroom, one bathroom house, I think, but she accidentally had twins. So yeah, I'm actually using a bunch of mods in this save, and I'm actually testing out a bunch of mods that I've never played with before, because I don't normally play the game all that much anyway. But yeah, I'm testing out a bunch of mods, and she accidentally got pregnant because I am using I'm going to mispronounce this creator's name, and I'm really sorry about that, but Lumpenu, I'm sorry, but I will write their proper name in the description, and I'll have a link to all of these mods as well. But basically what she's done is she's created the Woohoo Wellness mod. Now this mod does have 3 parts to it. Part 1 is already out for the public. Part 2, I believe, is still in Patreon early access, which I am actually one of her patrons, so I do have that mod and I play with it as well. And then part 3 is, I believe she's aiming to have it out mid-October for patrons, but I could be completely wrong. But I will have a link to her Patreon down below. I'll also have a link to Ocean Sims's review or overview of the part 1 of this mod. So basically what this mod is, it's a very Maxis match-y way of having risky woohoo in the game and a bunch of other fun features as well. This mod is super in-depth and it's really awesome. It's your sims can have different different reactions to becoming pregnant. They can either want kids, or they can not want kids, or they can be totally indifferent about it. And my sim actually really didn't want kids. I had that set up as one of her I guess almost like a trait that you give her, but it's a separate trait that you add in the game, so it doesn't take up one of the 3 trait slots in Creator Sim. But basically she didn't want kids. She's very career, she's actually has the ambitious trait, so she's very career oriented. And she's also a serial romantic. That is her lifetime aspiration. So she didn't want kids, and okay, technically I knew this was going to happen at some point, because if you woohoo with that mod in and you don't use protection, your sims obviously, real life, they can get pregnant. So I was kind of hoping that that would happen at some point. I just didn't think it would happen so quickly, but considering that she's a serial romantic and she had 3 romantic relationships going at that point, it was bound to happen really fast. But yeah, so she got pregnant, she had twins, she had 2 boys, and the house that they were living in just wasn't big enough, because she is a painter, so she does need space to do her painting. And I didn't want that to be in the living room area. So yeah, in this house she actually has her bedroom, a walk-in closet slash painting room, and then she has her big bedroom. She has basically the whole right side of the house to herself, and then the left side of the house is kind of the boys' space, where they have their 2 bedrooms and a bathroom for them, and then the really big open plan living room, kitchen, dining room area. So I am actually planning on revamping this house at this stage, because when I built it she only had 28,000 simoleons, so this build is under 28,000. But at this point I have played with her a little bit more, so she does have more money and I can renovate it a tiny bit. But yeah, so it's a 3 bedroom 2 bathroom house on a 30 by 20 lot in Willow Creek. And as you can tell, I am using custom content because I do use custom content whenever I just like play the game. So build by CC and everything like that. But I will have everything that I used listed down below. I didn't use too much. I used, I believe, a custom shower tub, a custom like shower that you can see me building right there. That's actually from RESHADE, and I'll have that linked obviously. I also use a custom tub from I also think from RESHADE, if I'm not mistaken. Custom kitchen counters and like kitchen appliances, a like custom couches for the living room, a custom bed for my sim. And I believe the only like build CC that I used was the tiles that I'm using in the bathroom and in the kitchen, and then the siding on the like exterior of the house, that really dark wood like siding. I believe that's custom as well. So I'll have everything listed down below in a like Google document link, so you can click on that and download anything that I've used. But it is up on the gallery if you want to download the build. Just know that you will have to enable the like search for custom content, that filter on the gallery. That will need to be enabled. And you'll also need to download the custom content separately if you want the build to look exactly the same. Otherwise it'll be like missing a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. But you don't have to download the CC if you don't want to. You can just download the shell of the house and then like put your own furniture into it if that's something that you want to do, if you just like the shell and or the shape or whatever. But I did build this off of a floor plan, which is why the floor plan came together really quickly at the beginning of the video, because I did like look at the floor plan while I was building it. So yeah, there's that. But right now we're just going to be furnishing the toddler's bedroom. Like I said, the house really isn't all that like over like decorated at all. I didn't really decorate too much of it because we just ran out of money. And like I said, I am planning on revamping it at some point anyway, because the house at the moment is a very like mismatch of styles. The exterior is a lot more like, I guess, rustic looking, which is the floor plan that I was going off of. And then the interior is this like not super modern, but like really modern black, white, grey color scheme, which really doesn't match the exterior of the build. But I thought that this would have been a house that was just in the neighborhood and she just moved into it, and she maybe actually bought the house, she moved into the house as it was, and then she just like renovated the interior a little bit. So she painted the walls and, you know, redid the kitchen, obviously, because that's probably one of the most modern aspects of the house. Yeah, she like redid the kitchen, redid the bathrooms, and didn't do much else with it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna bulldoze the house at some point and build her a like really modern space, because that is what she would live in, I think. You know, going off of my idea of her. But yeah, right now we're just going to start working on the landscaping, and you will notice that I did use the debug landscaping for literally every single plant on the lot is from debug, because we wouldn't have been able to do landscaping otherwise. I think at the time we're doing landscaping, she has like, I think maybe 2,000 or 3,000 simoleons left, and I think there's some other things that I forgot about doing that I end up doing like off camera with the money that she had left. And if I had to do landscaping with that money, we wouldn't have like half of the landscaping that we have, and B, landscaping is just way too expensive in this game, honestly. Like the in-game landscaping, if you're not like using debug, is like stupidly expensive. So yeah, I use debug landscaping for literally everything, but I think that's okay. It's just a like decorative thing. So I don't mind using debug landscaping for budget homes, because it's technically a little bit of cheating, but it doesn't really matter in my eyes because it's not functional. It's not like I'm giving your sims a like leg up over like other sims that don't have debug landscaping, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm just gonna end this video off here. I hope you enjoyed the build. Like I said, it is up on the gallery, but you will need to download the CC separately if you want the build to look exactly the same. But I hope you enjoyed the build. If you did, give the video a like, and if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see some more Sims content, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and remember to turn on notification bell as well to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. But yeah, here I'm just going through and adding in all of the things that I forgot about adding in. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the build, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye everyone.